What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the pod. Please hit the notification bell, hit that follow as well. Subscribe. You know, it helps the channel a lot. So this shit is crazy, y'all. So Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. He's been out. He's been injured for the last 3 weeks. But this week, he was projected to come back and play against the Chicago Bears. He was listed as questionable. Pretty much in a nutshell, he was listed, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much in a nutshell. He's ready to go, right? No reports came out saying he was ruled out or whatever the case is, right? The line even reflected that at all the sports books, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetR, whoever you fuck with, sports betting part of that, they had it projected the line. They was minus 6.5 favorites to win the game. Then this fucking morning, this afternoon, Saturday, they come out with a statement saying, "Oh, he's ruled out for the Bears game," which makes no fucking sense because he wasn't ruled out all week. Reports came out that he looked good. He was pretty much ready to go and all that. So a lot of people put their bets in, betting on the Baltimore Ravens to win the game because obviously they need the game. Right, the circumstances surrounding that, right? They 1-5, so they need this game. So a lot of people took their money and been betting. A lot of people don't bet the night before. A lot of people bet throughout the week, and probably people, a lot of people get paid Fridays. They put their bets in Fridays, whatever the case is, right? So you got a lot of people out there that put their bets in. I'm one of the people. I bet on the Ravens to win the game. I know they need this game. I put a lot of money on it, right? And then you come out this morning saying, "Oh, he's ruled out." Now all those bets that people done placed, all the money that people put on the Baltimore Ravens to win, it's in the sports books, right? FanDuel, DraftKings, ESPN Bet, Caesar Sportsbook, MGM, whoever you bet with, right? It's in there. And 9 times out of 10, you can cash out, but they're going to, just say if you put $400 on that, you could probably cash out. You could cash out. Just for example, let me say this. If Lamar Jackson was playing, just say you put a bet of $400 on Ravens to win, right? That cash out probably be $350, right? Lamar Jackson still playing, that cash out will probably be $350, $375, depending on who you bet with. Some people at Leo, you can take your money, you can still get the cash out for the $400, right? Before the game start. But once that line drop, your money drop. So if you don't put $400 on them to win, and that line went from 6.5 to 1.5 like it did, your money go from $400 to like $250, right? So your fucking money drop, and it's like this the shit that they got the NBA on, and it's so weird, bro. A lot of this weird shit is happening, is going on. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the fucking with this weird shit, right? It's strange. It's weird as hell. It's so weird, right? That's what they got. You know what I'm saying? They were saying Chauncey was doing. Terry Rozier was doing. Right? Chauncey had a game that he pretty much was going to sit all his starters the next day. But he gave the information to whoever he gave the information to so they can go and put their bets in. And then by tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, they released the news by tomorrow that the starters won't be playing or at the last minute. And now, you know what I'm saying, that person, he's pretty much has an advantage because he knew already. He knew that person wasn't going to be playing the starters, and he put money in already, right? Same thing with Terry Rozier with the LeBron, right? He knew that LeBron wasn't going to be playing. They hadn't released that information yet. He gave it to somebody. Somebody was able to place a bet in at the last minute. They say LeBron not going to be playing, right? And this same shit with this shit. The same shit with this shit, right? It's so strange and it's so weird. And all of a sudden, he's not playing. All of a sudden. Because everybody and their mama put that money on the Ravens to win tomorrow. It's so much money over the Ravens to win tomorrow. They're on a 4-game losing streak. A 4 or 5-game losing streak. So a lot of people put their money on the Ravens to win. They have to win this game. And we get the news today that, he's going to be out. He's going to be out. He won't be playing tonight. And all that money is in the fucking books in. And they play the Chicago Bears, who's a pretty good team. They won 4 in a row. So this is the shit that people was complaining about, and this is why people say this shit is rigged and it's bullshit, because of shit like this. You already got the NBA scandal, you already got that shit with the NBA. Now you got this bullshit with Lamar Jackson not playing at the last minute, and people done got their bets in. People done put their money in. It's crazy. It makes no sense. People done put their bets in and got their money in. And you know, the NFL made a statement saying they are going to investigate this and look into this and see what the hell is going on, because he should have been listed as limited. Right? That's the whole thing. The tricky nuances with this sports betting stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now this sports betting stuff is legal. And I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit happens in the NBA on a regular. They won't let you know until tip off of a player not playing or not. They won't let you know until tip off, bro, if a player is not playing or not. People will put their bets in. I've been a victim of this. I'm sure there's hundreds of millions of people who've been a victim of the same shit. A person will put his bet in expecting a superstar to play, and then hour before tip off, you get a injury report saying, oh, he's not playing. If he's ruled out, he's ruled out, bro. That's the tricky shit with this. And it's like with all this sports betting bullshit coming out, it's starting to make sense. Like, okay, they been on bullshit. They been scamming people. Because I've always thought it was funny too that you were allowed to say a person is not playing an hour before tip off, 30 minutes before fucking tip off. Like, I've been putting bets in on Porzingis to play for the last 2 days. The last 2 days, just player props. And I'm sure it's people that's been putting bets in for that team to win and compete with certain teams based on the knowledge that he gonna play. And then tip off come and Porzingis not even in the game, he not playing. I'm looking at my player props like, damn, I bet on him to get 6 rebounds. This motherfucker got a rebound. We finna go to halftime. Then I go and check like, oh damn, he ruled out for the day. Now yeah, they they just take that line off of it, but your odds go down. So I was expected to win $350. Now he can win $200 because he was tip off. He didn't play. Like, they have to change that shit. If a person is not going to play and going to be ruled out, that shit should be notified. They should, 2 days in advance before motherfuckers, or at least 24 hours in advance before motherfuckers put these bets in. Not an hour before tip off, especially with the basketball shit. Not an hour before tip off. Oh, this or 30 minutes before tip off, 10 minutes before tip off. Oh, he's ruled out. That's bullshit. Especially if you're getting in bed, these leagues are getting in bed with the sports betting, with FanDuel, DraftKings, ESPN Bet. That you getting in bed with the sports betting thing, there should be stricter rules now. If the leagues are going to take that route and allow sports betting, it should be stricter rules. You should have to let people know, or let the public know, or put their report out in a reasonable amount of time that a person is not playing. Period. If I come to you and say, hey man, you ready to go? You know if you're ready to go. If you know you're ready to go Friday, you know you're ready to go Sunday. I don't want to hear that bullshit about, I woke up and I felt. Now it's different if a person had an illness or a person got sick or whatever the case is. Okay, you can't control that shit, bro. You can't control that shit. So it should be certain stipulations. But a motherfucker nursing an injury or testing an injury, fuck that. If he not ready to go, he not ready to go. These people know they not putting these bets in and spending their money on shit, man. And this person is projected to play, and 10 minutes before tip off, he not playing. They need to change that shit. And I believe, with this scandal shit happening, this scandal shit going down, they gonna change it. It's a lot of rules that they ain't gonna change, a lot of nuances. They're gonna have to go back and they're gonna have to come out with rules about this shit if you're gonna allow sports betting for this shit. Because there's no way that Lamar Jackson was projected to play and then all of a fucking sudden he's not playing. Like, you can't, like, it can't be a rule for, Chauncey, you can't get that information out, and Terry Rozier, you can't get that information out, Damon Jones, y'all can't get this information out. The organization should be held to the same standard. The organization should be held to the same standard. It should be held to the same standard. I don't give a fuck. It should be held to the same standard. I know, I get it. You say you gave somebody you pretty much gave somebody an advantage on, making money and cheating the books, whatever the case is, because you knew this person was going to be sitting out. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I feel like they all in bed with each other. The leagues, the sports books, all that, they all in bed with each other, bro. They screwing us, the people. Because if Chauncey or the players aren't able to do it, then the organization shouldn't be able to do it as well. You should have a time frame of when you say this person is ruled out or this person is in. Period. Now people that lost money because, there's still a chance that the Ravens can win, but what's the likelihood of, your odds go down, of them winning? Right? You gave yourself a 90% chance. That shit dropped down to 30 or 40 now. Because the best player on the team is not playing. And we were expecting him to play. Shit is crazy, man. Real talk. It makes no sense, bro. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on that, man. If you haven't heard, Lamar Jackson is out tomorrow versus the Chicago Bears. Hit the notification bell, hit the follow as well. Subscribe to the channel, guys. It's greatly appreciated. We will talk soon. We will definitely talk soon.